The mindset of the middleman, earning money by standing in the gap. There's a silent paradox shaping the modern economy. A paradox that leaves millions toiling to create products, struggling to sell, wrestling with costs, inventory, and customer service. Meanwhile, others produce nothing, operate nothing, yet earn far more. They aren't the creators, they're the middlemen. Did you know Airbnb is the world's largest accommodation platform but owns no properties? Uber dominates ride-sharing across America but owns no cars. Amazon leads e-commerce but produces no goods itself. What do they truly own? The flow. They control the connection between those who have and those who need. They don't sit at the start of production or the end of consumption, they stand in the middle. And in today's economy, the middleman controls the cash flow. It's time to rethink the middleman. In the old mindset, middlemen were seen as freeloaders, skimming profits without contributing. But in the digital age, where information moves faster than products and connection is the key to transactions, the middleman creates core value. Transactions only happen when two parties meet, and without someone to bridge that gap, nothing gets bought, sold, or delivered. Take a broader view. A stay-at-home mom in Chicago shares honest reviews of baby products, helping thousands of parents shop confidently. She doesn't sell but earns from trust. A college student in Seattle with no capital or inventory picks quality goods, shares them online, and collects steady affiliate commissions. A former construction worker in Texas, now at home, holds a list of people planning home renovations and sells it to interior design firms, thriving. A real estate broker in Miami, owning no property, closes million-dollar deals with just a smartphone. Their common thread? They don't create products but enable sales. They don't provide services but ensure services reach the right people. They own nothing but stand in the perfect spot to direct the flow. In this world, those who understand the flow own the money. And the ones who master it best are the middlemen. The wealthy don't always create. They just know who has what, who needs what, and position themselves in between. You don't need to produce value, you just need to connect value to where it's needed. So, what is a middleman? How many types are there? How do you turn this role into a sustainable, smart strategy for earning money? The journey starts now. Welcome to Cash Flow Thinking, where we explore mindsets, business models, and fresh perspectives on money in everyday life. Imagine you're standing on a bridge in New York City. On one side, people are thirsty, searching desperately, with money and urgency, but no idea where to buy safe water. On the other, vendors have cold, ready water, plenty of it, just waiting for buyers. Both sides have everything needed for a deal, but they don't know each other. You, in the middle, aren't thirsty and don't have water. You just see what they don't, the missing link. You approach the vendor, ask if they want to sell. You turn to the thirsty crowd, ask if they want to buy. You connect them, they handshake, and you get paid. You didn't make the product or consume it. You just stood in the right place, saw the need, and bridged the gap. You're not just a middleman, you're the bridge. In daily life, many chase the extremes, creating products or hunting customers. Few pause in the middle to ask, who needs to meet whom? Can I be the bridge in that deal? The middleman mindset is the bridge mindset. No resources, no ownership, no need to create new value, just connect existing value. This isn't a side path. It's the fastest, least risky, smartest way for an ordinary person to start earning. Let me tell you about Joe Carter, a man in his 50s living near the Mississippi River in Louisiana. Joe doesn't own farmland, grow crops, or drive trucks. He barely uses a smartphone. Yet in the last 5 years, he's become a key exporter of fresh oranges to Canada, Mexico, and Europe, earning nearly $5,000 a month. How? Simple. He knows farmers who grow oranges but struggle to sell. He knows buyers needing large quantities but lacking reliable sources. Joe stands in the middle. He started by linking a few farms to a local distributor. Now, he coordinates a network across 12 counties, connecting over 60 farmers to 10 major buyers. He owns no orchards, no warehouses, just connections. His bridge mindset built a steady income without the risks farmers face or the pressures of running a business. Joe isn't alone. From Los Angeles to rural Montana, from online to offline, the middleman mindset quietly helps thousands earn, build systems, even get rich without big capital or specialized skills. You don't need to create products. You just need to see the flow and position yourself in it. Next, we'll dive into the true essence of the middleman mindset. Break down common models and trace how money moves through each. What is a middleman really? How many levels are there? Middlemen aren't just brokers, as many assume. Being a middleman is a strategy and art of standing between, connecting, and orchestrating resources you don't own. To make it clear, I've split the middleman mindset into 5 levels, from simple to advanced, from individual effort to system-driven strategy. Level 1. Product middleman, selling what others create. In the traditional economy, selling required production, inventory, and a sales team. Today you need none of these. You just need to know where good products are, where demand exists, and create a meeting point. That's the product middleman. You don't make goods, hold stock, or rent warehouses. You find trusted suppliers and connect them to the right buyers, earning a markup or commission. Common examples include online affiliates, social media sellers with no inventory, or dropshippers who take orders and pass them to suppliers. The mindset here: I don't need to be a sales expert. I just need to know who needs what and guide them to it. Level 2. Service middleman, connecting providers with clients. While level 1 is about products, this level connects skills to needs. You don't perform the service or need expertise, you just know who can do it and who needs it. In every community, from Brooklyn to Boise, there are 3 groups: skilled workers, cleaners, electricians, tutors, coders, people with needs but no contacts, and you, the connector. You don't fix pipes but link a reliable plumber to 5 clients a week, earning steady fees without lifting a tool. You can charge referral fees, contract percentages, or flat service fees. The mindset: I don't provide the service. I make sure it happens for the right person at the right time. Level 3. Information middleman, selling data, not products. Here, you don't need products or people, just information. In today's world, data is gold. Someone with a list of 100 engaged couples can sell it to wedding photographers. A person knowing who's building a house can pitch that to furniture stores. A market observer can advise businesses on shifting trends. Information middlemen bridge those with data and those who need it, or they generate data through market observation. They don't sell tangible goods, they sell insights, overviews, and opportunities. The mindset: whoever holds information holds power. Level 4. Trust middleman, bridging emotions and confidence. Trust is the strongest currency. At this level, you don't connect products or people, you connect feelings and belief. You don't need technical skills, vast networks, or deep market knowledge, just credibility. In a noisy world, consumers are overwhelmed by choices. They don't trust ads but trust someone they follow, admire, or relate to. That's where trust middlemen shine. You share authentic experiences and people buy because they feel safe. This powers influencers, affiliate marketers, micro-reviewers, and brand ambassadors. The mindset: I don't sell. I share what I believe in and people buy through me. Level 5. Platform middleman, building markets for others to trade. This is the highest level. You don't sell products, connect manually, or create content for influence. You build a space where others trade, connect, and transact, and you earn by running the system. Think Amazon, Etsy, Uber, or Fiverr. Even smaller scale platforms like niche Facebook group admins or local marketplace apps qualify. You don't act directly, but every transaction passes through you. You set the rules, control the flow, and create the arena for deals. The mindset: I don't sell. I built the market and people paid to trade in it. No capital, no skills, no products, yet still earning. All thanks to one mindset: stand in the right place, connect the right people. 10 stories of everyday middlemen. Let's explore 10 real-life stories showing how the middleman mindset works, starting with a student armed with just a smartphone. Story 1. Emma, the book-sharing student. I don't sell books. I share ones that changed me and people buy. Emma, a sociology major in Portland, isn't a salesperson or a polished streamer. She's a bookworm who posts short reviews online. One day she shared, "This book pulled me through my darkest days. If you're stressed, read it." Below was a book cover photo and an Amazon affiliate link. She expected nothing, but days later her account showed $6 in commissions. It was small, but it flipped her thinking. No selling, just sharing what she trusts. Emma started an Instagram for book summaries and 30-second TikTok reviews, linking to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or bookshop.org, all affiliate-driven. A month brought $50, 3 months hit $200, $300, and 6 months later, she earned $500, $600 monthly from posts made in spare time. No inventory, no shipping, no capital, no hard sales, just authentic recommendations. Lesson: you don't need to sell, just share what others need. Middlemen can simply spark trust to drive decisions. Story 2. Linda, the homemaker connecting cleaners. I'm not skilled at anything. I just know who needs cleaners and who needs work. Linda, a former accountant in Atlanta, became a full-time homemaker after caring for her sick mother-in-law. With no income or clear role, she leaned on her strength, relationships. Living in her neighborhood for 20 years, she knew everyone from the grocer to the school janitor. It started when a friend asked, "Linda, know any part-time cleaners?" "I'm swamped." Linda texted Maria, a former family helper, and within days, they connected. Linda joked, "Next time, send me a tip." Soon others asked, then referrals snowballed. Need a cleaner? Ask Linda, she knows everyone. She created a WhatsApp group, Reliable Home Jobs, starting with a few dozen members. Months later, it grew to 300, from job seekers to employers. Linda began charging $20, $40 per successful match, stressing, "I just connect, fit is up to you." Her honesty built trust. Now, she connects 15 to 20 jobs monthly, earning $400, $800 from home. No costs, no travel, just chats and relationships. Lesson: middlemen don't need expertise, just trust and connections. Stand in the middle with integrity, and value follows. Story 3. Ethan, the freelancer linking coders. I don't code, but I know what clients need and who can deliver. Ethan, a former marketing assistant in Denver, lost his job during COVID when his English tutoring center closed. Jobless, with no capital or hard skills, he had one edge: contacts with tech freelancers from past projects. When a friend asked, "Know anyone who builds websites?" "I need one for my boutique." Ethan linked them to a coder he knew. The deal went smoothly, and his friend said, "Thanks, you saved me from tech jargon headaches." That sparked an idea. Thousands need websites or apps but can't speak coder, and coders struggle to close deals. Could Ethan translate? He posted in startup groups, "Need a website or app? DM me, I'll connect you to trusted teams." He'd gather client needs, relay them technically to coders, then explain progress back in plain English. For each project, he added a 10 to 30% fee. Within 3 months, Ethan wasn't freelancing. He led a team of 3 coders and a writer, managing clients and quality. He earns $1,500, $2,500 monthly from his laptop. Not coding or marketing, just bridging both worlds. Lesson: you don't need skills to earn, just connect skills to needs. Middlemen make things happen smoother. Story 4. Mike, the ex-factory worker linking fruit shipments. I don't own farms or trucks, but I know where fruit is and where it's needed. Mike, a former factory worker in California's Central Valley, lost his job at 35 after a workplace injury. With no degree or specialized trade, he faced a crisis. Armed only with a beat-up motorcycle, an old phone, and fruit vendor friends from local markets. One day, a market buddy called, "Mike, can you find avocados from Fresno? My driver can't get a deal." Mike agreed, not for cash but loyalty. He called farms, set up a meet, and the deal closed. The vendor tipped him $20. It clicked. He didn't need to grow or haul fruit, just know who grows, who buys, and who ships. Mike became a fruit trade guide, starting with small deals, then listing farms, harvest seasons, and volumes while bonding with drivers and buyers. Each deal earned $15, $40, sometimes $100 for big loads. Soon, he coordinated dozens of routes from Bakersfield to San Francisco. No capital, no hires, no inventory risks, just trust and timing. Mike now handles 20 to 25 shipments monthly, earning $1,000, $1,500, peaking at $2,000 in high season. Lesson: you don't need to create value, just spot wasted value from disconnection. Those with nothing often see the clearest. Story 5. Sarah, the mom influencer sharing baby gear. I don't make products. I share what I've used and trust, and people buy. Sarah, a former office clerk in Ohio, quit after her first child, thinking her earning days were paused. Instead, motherhood became her income source. She posted TikToks on mixing formula, reviewing strollers, or soothing teething babies raw, chatty, no sales pitch. Moms loved her authenticity, asking, "Where'd you get that high chair? What's that formula?" Sarah added affiliate links to her video descriptions. Clicks turned into commissions, $20, then $200, then thousands. Her TikTok grew to 50,000 followers, and her Facebook mom group exploded. Brands soon offered partnerships. Sarah doesn't sell stock or ship she shares as a mom. Her trust-based influence earns $1,200, $2,500 monthly, spiking to $3,000 during holidays via affiliates and sponsorships. Lesson: you don't need products, just trust. When you're credible, people buy through you without a pitch. Story 6. Tom the builder selling renovation leads. I used to work sites. Now I sit home selling what others overlook. Lists of homeowners planning remodels. Tom, a veteran contractor in Dallas, retired after 15 years managing projects, slowed by age and health. Jobless, he noticed a pattern. He knew dozens planning renovations, old clients, friends, or referrals asking for architect or crew recommendations. He'd always help for free. Then a furniture store contact asked, "Got names of folks building homes? We'll pitch them." Tom shared 10 real leads. A week later, the store closed 2 deals and paid him $70. It hit him. Leads are assets. Every renovator is a goldmine for decorators, electricians, or even lawyers. Tom started tracking who's designing, picking materials, or finishing. He built an Excel sheet, grouping clients by stage, and pitched lists to relevant businesses, earning $15, $70 per lead. Some firms signed quarterly contracts for priority access. Tom now manages 300+ leads, earning $1,000, $1,500 monthly from home, selling knowledge, not labor. Lesson: data is worthless unless you know who needs it. Information middlemen quietly steer supply chains. Story 7. Jake, the Gamer Hub organizer. I ran an internet cafe for gamers. Now I lead gamers to earn. Jake, a 23-year-old college dropout in Phoenix, opened near a high school. Teens and students played all day, often racking up tabs. Profits were slim after internet and machine costs. But Jake noticed talent. Kids topping game leaderboards, selling accounts, or coaching ranks for $20 a pop. Why not organize them? He grouped 3 League of Legends grinders, 2 avatar designers, and a game review writer. Jake took orders for rank boosts or custom designs, assigned tasks, managed timelines, and handled complaints, splitting profits. His cafe became a hub for gaming services, with a Facebook group and ads scaling demand. Jake's income jumped from $200 to $2,000, $2,500 monthly, mostly commissions to his crew. Lesson: every community has hidden talent. Middlemen turn scattered skills into systems. Story 8. Clara, the online tutor connector for Vietnamese in the US. I don't teach. I create classes for great teachers to reach eager students. Clara, a former ESL teacher in Boston, quit after her second child, burned out by low pay. At home, a call from a friend in San Francisco changed everything. Know anyone teaching Vietnamese online? I'm struggling here, and my kid needs English help. Clara didn't teach Vietnamese but knew skilled ex-colleagues. She linked them via Zoom, and word spread. Vietnamese immigrants craved language classes but faced time zone and access barriers. Clara built a Facebook page, Language Lessons for Vietnamese in America, offering tailored courses, job-focused English, TOEFL prep, or kids Vietnamese. She recruited teachers, set schedules, and managed students, taking a cut per course. 3 months in, she had 5 teachers and 60 students, earning $1,500 plus monthly from home. Lesson: don't teach, connect teachers to learners. Middlemen see needs and bridge them. Story 9. Ryan, the land broker, without land. I don't buy or sell land, but every deal around here goes through me. Ryan, a former mason in rural Florida, never wore suits or owned a brokerage. Yet, in his county, he's the guy who moves land. After years delivering construction supplies, he knew every plot owner, and zoning rule plus whispers of upcoming roads or price spikes. He started by showing beachfront lots to a friend. The deal closed, earning him a $500 tip. Word spread. Sellers didn't know buyers, buyers feared scams, and outsiders couldn't crack local markets. Ryan connected them, verified titles, checked regulations, and even haggled prices, charging $700, $3,500 per deal. Peak months net $10,000. Average ones bring $2,000, $4,000. No capital, no risk, just local know-how and trust. Lesson: don't own land, own the flow of land deals. Middlemen need maps in their heads and trust in others' eyes. Story 10. Mia, the handmade marketplace founder. I used to craft. Now I build a space for crafters to sell and grow. Mia, a Chicago student, sold handmade bracelets on Etsy, juggling orders and photos alone. Loving the craft but stuck small scale, she posted in a Facebook group. Anyone making handmade stuff want to team up? I've got orders but no time. Over 50 replied: soap makers, candle crafters, jewelers. Mia saw a bigger vision, a hub for artisans. She started with a fan page showcasing products, then a group with clear rules. Partnering with a coder, she launched Craftedusa, a site for sellers to set up shops with integrated payments and shipping. Mia earns from membership fees, 5 to 10% order cuts, and workshop events. From a dorm room seller, she now runs a 800-seller community, not crafting but enabling crafts. Lesson: the strongest don't do the most, they create spaces for others to shine. Top middlemen build and run the game. Conclusion: 10 people, 10 stories, from students to moms, builders to teachers, land brokers to platform builders. They share one trait: owning no products but standing perfectly in the flow between haves and needs. They're middlemen, but far from ordinary. They don't create products, they create value. You don't need capital, elite skills, or something special to start. With the middleman mindset, you don't need everything, just know who has what, who needs what, and stand in between. Today's world doesn't reward the hardest workers, it rewards organizers, connectors, and flow directors who unite scattered value. You don't need to make products or master sales, just stand where needs meet supply. When you enable deals, move value, and build trust, money follows. No products, no services, just connections. That's how middlemen, the quiet players on the sidelines, control the market's flow. Due to time constraints, we'll stop here. I hope this inspires you even a little. It'd mean the world. Save this to your playlist for a rewatch. Like and share it sometimes. The right message at the right time changes a life. Subscribe to Cash Flow Thinking and hit the bell for more valuable insights. See you next time.